From the creators of WarioWare, the Rhythm Heaven franchise has been a subject of envy for Western players, with the GBA and arcade iterations remaining Japanese exclusives. This quirky music game has finally arrived for the DS in the States, but does it live up to its reputation or strike all the wrong chords?
Together now.
Rather than throwing you into a sea of options, Rhythm Heaven places you on a linear path through its musical minigames. Each song starts with a brief training session, followed by the main act. If you do well, you'll be given a passing grade and you can move on to the next song. If you do poorly, you'll have to try again, but if you continue to struggle, after a few tries, the game will offer you a chance to move on.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, go!
Topping off each set is a remix that blends the 4 previous games into one song, testing your ability to switch beats on the fly. If you earn superb grades, you'll be rewarded with medals used to unlock additional side activities. There are endless rhythm games like Coin Toss, rhythm toys like the business card box, and a series of guitar lessons. From time to time, you'll also be challenged to achieve a perfect score on a specific song. You only get 3 attempts, and the pressure to perform can be nerve-wracking. Success nets you some extra bonus material, but the accomplishment itself outweighs the rewards. With 24 unique events, 6 remixes, and a variety of unlockable games and toys, there's more to Rhythm Heaven than you might initially expect. After the credits roll, you'll gain access to a new batch of harder variations, and replaying songs to perfect your scores can whittle away the hours before you know it.
Pick your beat. Pick your beat.
As its name implies, Rhythm Heaven is all about keeping the beat. But rather than simply emulating a series of instruments, each song represents a different quirky rhythmic situation. You might control a farmer picking beets, a player at a tennis table match, or a dog ninja slicing up flying vegetables. This is where the WarioWare influence comes in. When playing Rhythm Heaven, you hold the DS book style, with both screens side by side. Animations take place on the upper screen, with the touchscreen serving solely as a controller, allowing you to tap, rub, or flick depending on the song. For such simple actions, there's a pretty wide range of implementations. You'll flick bolts through panels in time to the beat, match phrases as a moai statue, or peck and stretch as an enlisted blue bird responding to its commander's marching calls. As you progress, the challenge increases with more complex beats and additional patterns to memorize. When you miss a beat, you might get an evil eye from your fellow performers, but since it's all rhythm-based, you can literally play with your eyes closed. In one case, it's actually better to do so since the visuals are incredibly distracting. Once in a while, it can be hard to time flicks appropriately, but overall, the touch controls feel great, and the slide mechanic adds an extra layer to the addicting rhythm gameplay.
Pick your beat. Stretch out your neck.
Scratcho? Yeah! Oh yeah! And stop! Scratcho?
Like WarioWare before it, Rhythm Heaven follows an intentionally crude blend of 2D and 3D art styles that vary from one minigame to the next. Whether it's a ghostly guitarist, a monochrome karate man, or a square-headed tennis player, every character brims with personality. All of Rhythm Heaven's tunes are original and maintain a catchy J-pop vibe that sticks with you long after you finish playing.
I wish that I was yours, but I'm too shy, I suppose.
A handful of vocal performances lack enthusiasm, but they aren't a significant detraction from the overall presentation.
Here we go! 1, 2, 3,
Both the music and minigame markets have become quite crowded since the original Japanese GBA release, but Rhythm Heaven still stands out among the crowd with its charming presentation, catchy original tunes, and addictive gameplay. This is one beat you don't want to miss.
Here we go!
1, 2, 3, beat it, boys!